Hi, my name is Christian and today I'm gonna tie a small Sandeel fly. And the materials for this little fly are not many. I'm gonna use some white craftfur and some olive. I can't even say what this material is actually. Some olive material with some flesh in it. You could just take some olive craftfur and add a few strings of flesh, but any material that's olive, as you wanna imitate the Sandeel. So, but unfortunately, no name for this one. I don't know what it is. And the hook I'm using is the Ahrex SA220 streamer hook in size 6. Good strong hook. And for the body I'm gonna cover it with some mylar in pearl color, size 10. Just really nice, in my opinion. And when you cover it with a Raidzap or UV resin, it gets even more nice. But I'll show you later. And then some flat eyes. I'm gonna use some 4mm yellow ones, that are flat, and two types of thread. I'm gonna use for the first part of the fly. I'm gonna use a white, very thin GSP thread. This one is from Raidzap, 30 denier in size. And then afterwards, I'm gonna use also from Raidzap, nylon thread. And at the end, I'm gonna cover the whole fly, or most of it, with a UV resin, Raidzap, of course, in different colors and different viscosity. I'll show you. That's about it. Let's get going. Let's do it. I put in the SA220 streamer hook from Ahrex in size 6 and my right thread, white thread, back to the barb of the hook. And I start by making a tail with white craftfur. So we take a small bunch of that and start by getting rid of all the fluffy stuff down here, and the longest one of the other end. So I got a neat little bunch, and then you want to decide how long you want your tail. Don't make it too long, but the Sandeel is quite big. Quite not big, but it's a long fish. Something like this. And tie it in on top of the hook. Doesn't have to be precise yet, or very neat yet. And I'm not gonna go all the way out because I want a set of eyes out here. So I'm gonna cut it here. Back. And those that are just going everywhere are cut off. Not that it matters much, but for the Flytying it does. Then you're going to take a similar bunch of craftfur in white. And do like you did before, but this time you're gonna divide the bunch here in two and put it on the underside of the hook, like this. Messy. Let's do that again. I'm not gonna make it as long as the upper wing, what do you call it, but a little shorter maybe, if possible. Hold it. I'm gonna make sure that I cover the hook shank. This white stuff. So be sure to rotate your eyes to see if you're covering it. And then tie down this as well. Leaving a bit of room for eyes out in the front. Then I'm gonna tie it down so I get a smooth layer of white. So it's not very, it has to be without any bumps in it. That way you'll get a better result when you apply the UV resin. Go. Then it's time for this mylar size 10 pearl color. Fucking hell! It's just like. And then let's tie this in the back. It's quite fast to tie this fly, to be honest. There we go, and get the thread in the front. And then you take your pearl colored tinsel and go forward, and be sure to cover the white craftfur. We finish. I'm gonna change the thread to a nylon thread. Nylon thread because when I apply my UV resin in a sec, it's gonna disappear in it. And I used the GSP thread before because it's flatter and doesn't. It's easier to make it without any bumps in it, so we get a more smooth surface to glue on. Now it's time for this synthetic olive material I have. I'm really sorry, I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure you can find some olive material in your stash of fly tying materials. Something similar. Take a bit of this, not too much, just a little bit. And before I go any further, I'm gonna put my nylon thread on now. There we go. Here in the back. And I'm gonna take my green olive stuff, synthetic olive stuff, and put on top. Same length, maybe a little bit longer, but at least same length as the white craftfur. And then just move slowly up the shank. All the way up. And get rid of the excess material. And I noticed I did something. That'll do. So now we're ready for the gluing part and the ice part, and I'm going to use some 4mm flat ice, as I said before, and a little trick. Take out one of these eyes. You can like bend them. So here, bend them over the dubbing needle, so they get this thing. Get a bit of bent. And I'm just gonna put a drop of UV resin where I want it. There we go. And put in my little eye. And it fits quite perfectly when it's got that little bend. Turn it around. Do the same. Take another eye. Could put in a. If you are concerned that this fly is too long, you could tie in a stinger hook in the back, but it's not my experience that they won't set the hook and just bite in the tail. Why would they take the tiki fly then? This is even longer than this one. Big sea trout will just eat this one. Who wants to catch a 25 centimeter sea trout anyway? Are you satisfied with the eyes? Just a little bit further ahead. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna start by taking some super thin Raidzap and cover the body into, just let it soak into the material. Makes it easier to get a nice result afterwards when the material is already soaked or hardened by this UV resin, the thin one. And the good part is also that the pearl mylar tinsel I used earlier. It becomes a bit more green, I think it looks like. But it shines even more. It looks really nice. I usually just use a finger to smear this stuff in everywhere. There we go. Now it's everywhere. Just sap it with some light. I'm gonna take a drop of red Raidzap as the gills here beneath between the eyes. Just do some dubbing or something. That was a bit much, but there we go. And then you're going to take some something a bit bigger than the fin Raidzap. I'm going to use a medium one and apply that. And try to get it in an even layer. All around the hook or the fly, at least here on the shank. Not the tail, of course. And here's a good thing to have a rotating device, rotating device. So it'll help you to get a better result, in my opinion. You're also gonna need a dubbing needle. Just keep it working here. Keep turning the wheel so. The UV resin will help you, almost help you get in place. Now then you can just gently with your needle distribute it in a even layer. Turn. Other side and see how it looks. Let's just say the first layer is good. Set this. After this, I'm going to use a thin one to get all the last parts covered. If I forgot any. That's on the fin one. Really wanna be rotating your vise. And if you go really fast, it's like this. You only almost find the small gaps you forgot by itself. we go. Zap it. You can see on this this one I made here. You can go a little bit more easy on the white stuff, on the white craftfur than I did. It's up to you. And that's about it. This one is definitely ready for the Sandeel in the spring. And the big sea trout. Hope you like it, and please give a comment and maybe subscribe for more content, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.